May profits be upon you. Let's take a look at the situation that we have with NZDJPY. Let's do a top-down analysis from the monthly as we normally do. All right. It's very similar to the last video I just made on Aussie yen. You see price is making from this high a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, and we worked our way back up to what? A lower high. We didn't break this lower highs high, the protected price point up here. All right. So until we do, we didn't make a higher high, right? That means we are still bearish. We are technically still bearish here. All right. And what is the intent of price? To make a lower low. So it seems this looks like a lower high. So once this is confirmed with a break of structure to the downside, then we'll be sure of it, right? Let's go to the weekly. And what do we see on the weekly? All right, we do see, just want to point out that lovely, like we had on Aussie yen, that lovely transition of price to the upside from bearish to bullish momentum, breaking structure here, there, all the way up. All right. This is essentially a return to impulse. You understand? This pullback is a return to impulse to make that lower high. Why do we say that? Because we broke structure on the way down. Broke structure on the way down. All right. We broke a lot of structure on the way down. We have to return to impulse. That's the way it works. Okay. Now, I hate it when I do that. Okay. So let's take a closer look on the weekly at this price action. Took the liquidity from up here. All right. Check. All right. Reach this monthly supply up here. Check. Form the bearish engulfer. This is a new weekly order block. Check. All right. After a break of structure to the upside, what do we expect? A return to impulse, right? A return to impulse. Here we are. Now, this is the order block. This is the bullish order block, the bullish demand zone in which we find ourselves, right? So this is where price is right now. Now we want to go down to the daily, to take a much closer look at what's going on here. All right. Can we refine this order block down a little bit? Yeah, sure we can. To what? Right here. Easy. Okay. This is the low. Nope, that's not the low. That's the low. There you go. I'm sorry. I want to make sure I catch the low wick and the last bearish move before the up move. And this one is the one that was respected all the way over here. Okay, so this is daily. Good. Now we also have this one that's down here. This is a 2-day order block down here in case price wants to come down further. Why? Because of the liquidity points that price has yet to sweep. Okay. Once this sweep happens, all right, say price does a jab step down here, with a wick, it's going back up. It's going to return to impulse. Okay. All right. It may make that turn here and come and get this after it returns to impulse. Okay. But I fear that it will take this first, because price likes to move after it gains some liquidity. Price, that's what it takes the liquidity for the more significant move to the upside. Let's take a closer look at what's happening over here. Okay, 4 hour. It's forming a trans. It looks like a inverted head and shoulders. This could be the left shoulder. This could be the head. All right, but like I said, it may be turning here. Why? Because we had a break here, and it looks like a close above these highs, taking the liquidity, but also breaking this high. All right. And then it comes down, returning to impulse. We could see price jump its way on up. See this bullish engulfer here? All right. If price doesn't continues to respect that in this 4-hour order block here, if it goes down and tests this base candle, we could see price take